Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Driving Perilously, the show in which we turn on the radio and talk about what it is that's going on. What it is that's going on is Rod Stewart is singing standards, which I've known that for 10 years. But if I go back to 1982, circa 1982, and Rod Stewart looked like a white rat strung out on cocaine singing "If You Think I'm Sexy," what is it? If you think I'm sexy and you love my body? I don't know. It was pretty specific for the time. And, I don't know. They didn't talk about men's bodies much, but 1982. But if you would have told me in 1982 that Rod Stewart would be looking pretty much the same, but not as rat-like, but now he's more attractive because he's not as skinny, even though he's significantly older, and that he now sounds like a black woman singing standards from the Great American Songbook, and that I would actually like how he sounds now, I would not have believed you. I would not have believed you. But a lot of things have changed since 1982. And that's just one of them. Another thing that I would not, well, I probably would have believed it, but I would have been amazed, is, in the future, we'll be able to type in anything we want more information about. Now that, friends, is different since 1982. 1982, if you want to know what something was, or what something looked like, or just to know something about something, you had to look in the newspaper if it was current. You had to look in the encyclopedia if you had one, and you had to look in the dictionary. And that was pretty much your options. Or ask somebody, hey, who is Jesse Norman? And you could get lots of different answers. But none of them were as complete as Wikipedia. And you might have somebody next to you who has no idea who those people are. So 1982, if you wanted to know something, you had to ask the right person or drive to the library. Unless you had encyclopedias and it happened to be one of the things that's in there. So in current events, our show just ended yesterday. It was a triumph. I wasn't sure it was a triumph until the audience got there. It's hard to tell when you're in a show if it's any good. You want them all to be good, and in a certain way, they are all good because you and the others have accomplished some of the things you wanted to accomplish. So there's always a sense of accomplishment. But you don't know if the overall show is good until the audience gets there, because that's the goal, is to please the audience. It's one of the goals. And my movie won, I think it was Best Film. It won something really good. Let's say it was Best Film, and it was at a short film contest that I don't know anything about, except there was a well-known actor who had a short film. Danny Trejo. And any comparison to Danny Trejo is a good one. So if I'm in a film festival that also has Danny Trejo, that's nice. And we won Best Film. So you can find the film on YouTube. It's called The Cell, S-E-L-L, The Cell, because I'm a salesman. And it's 6 minutes of stardom. You won't find me starring in much, Most plays are about how the 20-year-olds get together so they can get married at the end. And so the 20-year-olds, who are usually played by 30-year-olds, need to be surrounded by, the friend or the brother or the parents or the teacher or the boss. And so I'm usually the friend, the teacher, the parent, or the boss. I'm not the 20-year-old. But this is 6 minutes of stardom for me. The Cell, SELL, on YouTube. And if you can't find it that way, because there's lots of other things called The Cell. Look for Ronan. Ronan Tuccione. I can't say it. Tucciarone. The lovely family who have brought me 6 seconds of stardom. And the up-and-coming director of the film. So, that's it for today's episode of Driving Perilously. Hope everybody's doing well. Looks like the video is a little short, but now that I'm not in a show, maybe I'll be making videos a little more often. Who knows? Take care, everybody.